Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Spin Retro. I have something different today. Um, I came up with a list of things to buy for this holiday season, so I made up my own holiday shopping guide for you guys. And these are the items that I would think a very good purchase for yourselves or to gift to someone. The first item that I have in the list. Oh, by the way, all the list of things that the list of things that I'm going to mention in this video, you can find the links in the video description. And they are obviously affiliate links. Some are not, but they are there to help and support this channel. So, so here are the list. So the first item that I have in the list is RG351P. You guys might be familiar with it. But for those who don't know what this is another handheld device. I primarily was focusing on Retroid Pocket 2. This is another device that can go on par with Retroid Pocket 2, if not better, because of better D-pad control and dual analog sticks. I don't think the right analog stick is actually necessary for most of the games, but if you are into arcade fighting games, the thing I didn't enjoy about Retroid Pocket 2 is the D-pad control was not great, and I know this device is. So if you're into solid arcade fighting games, this is a recommend and totally recommended by a lot of people. Embernig is known for high quality build in their device. Also, they are more ready to play, more of a pick up and play style instead of Retroid Pocket 2, where a lot of the configuration needs to be done on Retroid Pocket 2 in order to enjoy it. If you are someone who don't know how to configure the device or don't want to go through the troubles of configuring everything on your own, this is the device to get. This comes ready to play. It's just pick up and play. It uses open source Linux system. It plays up to PSP and Dreamcast, but I wouldn't bet too much on PSP and Dreamcast. It plays N64 nicely. This plays PlayStation 1 games well, some of Nintendo DS games. The performance wise, it's I would put this little inferior to Retroid Pocket 2, but this is a solid device. It plays everything nicely. The buttons, the control scheme works a lot better than Retroid Pocket 2. So this is the first item, and obviously the second item is Retroid Pocket 2. And the reason why I would recommend RG351P over Retroid Pocket 2 for this holiday season is because of the shipping time. If you order it right now, because of high demand, I don't think you'll get this before the holiday season ends. A lot of the people had to wait a month or two to get their device. So if you really want to get Retro Pocket 2, you can get them, but I don't think they will get here on time before the Christmas. If you want to gift this to someone who don't know anything about the retro handheld world, 351P is a much better get because this comes pre-installed. Well, Retro Pocket 2 does come pre-installed, but it's a little harder to configure. So, and this has a better and nicer user-friendly interface. So RG351P is a better choice for this holiday season if you were to gift it to someone. Moving on to the third, this is RG280V. This is also an Embernig device, like the RG350 and 351. This is a solid device. This lacks an analog stick, but sometimes it works for the better. It because the size is small, like the original LDK devices. It fits into the pocket nicely. I did request a review unit from Embernig, and they said they would send it to me. I think it's still shipping somewhere in the seas, maybe. Once I get this device, I will I'll make sure to amply test it like Retroid Pocket 2. But this has a very solid build quality. It fits into your pocket, plays everything up to GBA at full speed, and also PS1 games that doesn't require analog stick. It also do play N64, but that's kind of iffy. I don't think you would really want to play N64, but you can if you look at some of the other YouTubers' videos. It's a little pricey, $80, but if you don't care about money too much, and if you want to spend it to be able to have a device that can play everything nicely with no hiccups and have superior D-pad controls, this is it. You can play GBA games with it has L1 and R2, L1, L2, R1, R2 buttons. So all the buttons are there for the GBA and SNES games, MD games. So this is perfect for a retro gaming. The next up is Powkiddy V90. And the reason why I would recommend this because of the price. The price is $43. Comes in yellow and orange or red, as it says here. This is a clamshell device. The build quality is not great. The battery life also is not great. Lasts up to like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. It's a very small battery, but it's compact and you can fold it, and it just has a nice form factor. So if you want to play games up to GBA, this is a solid device for $43. You don't have to spend too much money, and if you're trying to buy, like a holiday gift for under $50, this would be a very good purchase. And next item is portable monitor. The portable monitor has been is trending nowadays because of a good smartphones nowadays. So if you have a smartphone with the USB connection to HDMI, you can plug this in. I think this supports USB-C. Yeah, so if you have USB-C to USB-C, you can connect to this device. And if you have Android, Samsung mobile devices, you can use the DeX mode on this and make it into a laptop. You can also connect Retroid Pocket 2 and have this as a HDMI output and play games here. You can also, because nowadays there are a lot of gaming, the cloud gaming systems are being available to mobile phones or tablets. You can hook your phone onto a big portable monitor device, and you can play AAA games on this monitor without an expensive console. If you have any questions about cloud gaming, please let me know in the comments below, because I've been subscribed to Stadia, and I've been beta testers for Xbox Cloud for a year, and I have many games purchased. I decided not to get any games on Steam to own on the PC because I don't want to keep upgrading my computer. But if you have Stadia or any of those cloud gaming devices, services, you don't have to upgrade device anymore, and you can play all those AAA games at a very satisfying resolution and frames. So since that's more trending, and it's going to get picked up more and more and be more get more popular as the time goes, and the portable monitor with cell phone connection might be very common later on to play cloud gaming, AAA games on these devices. Moving on to the next item is Chromecast with Google TV. This is a next generation Google Chromecast, and this comes with the controller because this little device is not just the Chromecast. It has an Android TV, a Google TV built into it. It just came out recently, and I would totally recommend this. A lot of you can see some other YouTubers review on this. It's a very a good device to get if you don't have a smart TV. This makes your TV into a smart TV, and it comes with the controller, a remote controller. So this is convenient to get if you want an entertainment package. Next up is Xbox Core controller. Comes with different options here. This is similar to a Bluetooth wireless Xbox controller for Xbox One S. This one is similar, but this is the next generation that can be used for Xbox 5. Sorry, what am I saying? Xbox X Series. This has this has a USB-C type port, whereas a regular Xbox wireless controller has USB type mini USB or micro USB, micro USB to charge. So this one has a USB-C type port. So if you want to unify all your ports to USB-C, this is a great get, and this is the next generation a controller. It can connect to your phone wirelessly via Bluetooth. You can also use wireless adapter to connect, or USB-C cable. But this even without those, as long as your device has a Bluetooth connection, you can connect this device to the device wirelessly via Bluetooth. And this comes in at $60. Next one is Xbox wireless controller. This is the current generation for Xbox One S. This comes in at $50. You can connect this to your computer via Bluetooth. You can connect to iOS devices like iPhone, iPad, or Android tablets and Android phones via Bluetooth. And out of all the controls that I've used when playing console games, Xbox controller feels the most comfortable, at least for me. And it has a great grip, and everything's very comfortable. And if you are into cloud gaming, this is the controller that I use for AAA games. I think I would recommend this over Kishi or any other Android controller. So that this item is charger for Xbox controller. I have this at home, and they're very convenient to use. You don't have to plug in your USB mini USB to charge. As long as this is plugged in, you can just drop your controller on it and this charges. So that comes in at $28. And next one is PowerA MOGA mobile gaming clip for Xbox wireless controller. This is something I use every day. This is special because it has two hinges, and this two hinge mechanism allows for it to position the phone right in front of your eyes instead of like slanted like this thing that I'm going to be showing later. Yeah. So if you look at the picture for this controller, this type of gaming clip, a phone clip, makes the phone stay slanted like that. So it's a little, the weight balance throws you off a little bit, and you have to hold your controller in a very certain position to have the phone be facing you. and the phone will be faced a little far from you. So if you're playing, if you're playing like, Sonic or any retro gaming, any retro games, this is not a problem because things are, big enough. But if you're playing AAA games like cloud gaming via Stadia or Xbox xCloud games, the texts are kind of small, so you want your phone to be as close to you as possible. And with this configuration is not that ideal. And but going back to where is it? This one, you can put your phone here directly above the controller. Let me see if I can play this video. Right, so if you're holding the, imagine holding the phone, you can position the phone anywhere, like right above your controller, so you can see things closer. I think this is crucial if you're into cloud gaming on a phone. And I say this out of experience. I use this almost every day playing Stadia on my Samsung Galaxy S10. Next up is Razer Kishi. This currently is very popular and it's being advertised as the controller to get for cloud gaming. And this form factor is unique because, it puts the controller to each side of the phone, like left and right? Unlike this, this this configuration where you have a controller underneath the phone. So I agree. I don't have this device, but I do own Saitake, so I know what this feels like. So it does feel better to have the controller to be on the side when playing Stadia or xCloud. But this is pretty expensive, $80. Yeah, $80 is pretty expensive, and this is for Android. If you're getting one for Xbox and Android, this comes in at $100, and for iPhone, this also comes in at $100. So this is very expensive. So if you don't want to spend $80 to $100 on a device like this, I may not recommend this because you can get by easily with this controller, and this is only $40. Out of all the control schemes that I use, I have used Saitake. I didn't use a Razer Kishi before, but I have used this and Xbox controller and SN30 Pro Plus and SN30 Pro devices with my phone playing Stadia and xCloud. The best controller to use is actually Xbox controller. Yeah, hands down. This is the most comfortable one, or PS4 controllers if you prefer that. If you're playing, AAA games, I would recommend getting an actual console, level controllers over something like this. So next up is Saitake 7007X. So the reason why I would recommend this over this is because of the form factor. Like Razer Kishi, the controller stays on the side, and you put the phone in the middle. This is comfortable and also cheap, $40. So that's why I recommend it. I have played this with PUBG and other retro games like SNES, up to xCloud and Stadia, PC level, console level games, AAA games. This is comfortable. Yeah, this is pretty comfortable, and it's worth getting for this price point. It's not the best controller because when you press down the D-pad, it doesn't stay, you know, pressed down. It, like, you can hear it squeak, and you know, like when you like push on the D-pad, it actually, you know, goes inside. Even though it registered click, it goes further than that. You know, it's when you use it, you can see, you know, it's not the perfect build quality, but for $40, I highly recommend this. The next one that I recommend is 8BitDo SF30 Pro. You can use this for PC. Let's see, yeah, you can use, this is compatible with Switch, Windows, Mac OS, Android, even iPad, actually, iPad and iOS. I own this device. You can toggle different Bluetooth mode to be able to work with Mac OS, Android, and iOS, and Switch. It also has, I don't know if you can see it from here. It doesn't show it here, but they have LED indicator at the bottom here with 4 LED indicator. If you connect it to Switch, it can display if it's player 1 or player 2, 3, or 4. This just looks really nice, and it's a good form factor. It's not the most comfortable device. The one thing that I didn't like about this controller is the fact that the analog stick is too slippery. I was playing Tomb Raider with this device, and the D-pad was too slippery. But that could just be me. Not D-pad. I meant analog sticks. But that just could be me. But the analog sticks were too slippery. But other than that, you know, like, seeing this controller makes you want to play retro games. So for this form factor, I would recommend it. And it's only $45, and you can use this on PC, Xbox, or whatever device you want to play on. And this comes with, you can get a phone clip in, you know, silver or black to match the color of your device. The next one is SN30 Pro Plus. This comes in at $50. You can get it in different color scheme. This is the one I have. I own both SN30 Pro and SN30. Well, SF30 in this case for SNES color scheme. So I have this, and a lot of the people said this is one of the third-party controller that, you know, works on par with the Xbox controller or DualShock controller for PS4. I disagree. This is not that level. It does feel very sturdy and very well built, but you know, the fact that the analog stick being slippery, I don't like too much. But you know, this works with all devices, as long as it has Bluetooth connection. Very well built, plays really well. And only thing different between this and the Xbox controller is that this uses Nintendo style key mapping. So A button is on the right instead of where Xbox's A is. If you look at this picture, Xbox's A sits at the bottom and B is at the right, and XY is in this position, whereas let's see. Yeah, this one, XY is flipped, AB is flipped. This is a Nintendo style scheme. So if you get this and play, if you connect this to PC, AB are swapped. So when you're playing AAA games, key mapping is switched. So what you need to do is when you get this device, it comes with the software that you can download, and you can rearrange the key mapping so X, Y are flipped to match the Xbox controller scheme. And that's recommended if you want to play like console games on, you know, PC and stuff. So that's I've already covered this $10 for the phone clip for SN30 Pro, and this also works with SN30, not the SN30 Pro, not the Plus version. It works both for regular one and the Plus one. So that wraps up my shopping guide. I know I said a lot of gibberish things and mumbled a lot of words, but I hope you guys understand. So like I mentioned before, all these links, most of these links are affiliate links and helps to support this channel. And I have, I guess, as I see more of these things come up, I'm going to be creating more these shopping guide for you guys. I'm also, just recently starting this channel as a small YouTuber. I don't have a lot of the new devices to review. They are coming soon, so hopefully I get to review them as soon as possible. I appreciate your support, and as always, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I read them all, actually. If there are questions that I don't know how to answer, I usually just leave it until I find the answer, or I just wait until I have time. But I do read all of them, and I really appreciate your support on this channel. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.